Alright, what's going on, guys? Try back again. Here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts. Kind of an annual video. Did this one last year too for Season 5. This one will be for The Walking Dead Season 6 and what I want to see. Alright, man. So Season 6. Wow, it's going to be a bit of a wait for this one. So I'm struggling trying to continue to make Daily Dead videos for you guys, but this is the most difficult time of the year to do it because there's just no new content, and until we get to see the Comic-Con trailer or hear some news, it's pretty difficult. Now, this year should be easier because we have Fear of the Walking Dead in between. But yeah, still this time of the year, there's not too much going on. So I was looking back to some of the videos I was doing for Season 5 just to get some ideas for some different things that I can do. And send me your guys' video suggestions for whatever you have, by the way. That way I can add them to the list and make some videos for you guys. One I did for Season 5 was what I want to see. So doing a video giving my thoughts on what I would like to see as a viewer, as a fan too, for the upcoming season. So going to do that for Season 6. Here's basically what it is. Let's sum it up here. So, obviously leaving off at the end of Season 5, we have the Morgan, Rick, them finding each other. So obviously we're all going to want to see them, catching up and talking for a while and, seeing where each other's at. I would like to see a flashback sequence with Morgan, either a whole episode of flashback, which I would actually enjoy very, very, very much. I would like to see that, an entire episode, or at least like an intro or something of the sort. If Bob could get it, definitely Morgan deserves to get it. So I'm expecting them at some time in the, the premiere or at least the first few episodes to show us how Morgan changed, how he went from where he was at in Season 3 in Clear, where he was willing to kill anybody that came through his territory, to where he's at right now, and how he's seems to be at peace within and not wanting to kill anybody and seeing all life as precious. So how did that change happen? How did that occur? I want to see it play out. I want to see, either maybe do an episode or two, or at least a few different flashback sequences or something to give us an indication of why he decided that it was time to leave and why he decided that he wanted to go find Rick. So even if it's just him in the same buildings as Clear or or something of the sort in the same type of area, and just deciding, maybe talking to himself and just deciding that, really this is no way to live, just by himself there with nothing to do and just surviving totally by himself, and that he would want to find somebody, and Rick is really the only one that he knew that seemed like a good person, that's somebody that he could go out there and find, and also somebody he would have faith that is still surviving, that is still alive. So that's pretty much it for Morgan. I also don't want to see him being killed off, anytime soon. I want to see him survive at least all the way through Season 6, which is weird because usually I'm anticipating character deaths in The Walking Dead, but right now I kind of feel like I don't want certain characters to die, and if they do, it would be a little upsetting. Definitely Morgan's at the top of the list, and Rick, Daryl, Carol, Glenn, those, kind of old school survivors. Everybody else, okay, not, oh well, whatever happens with them is whatever happens. So yeah, that said, there should be a good number of character deaths. Obviously, we're going to see the parts with the wolves attacking, and I do want to see them portrayed as a bigger threat than they currently are. I feel like right now I'm not all that impressed with them, and each set of villains should bring us something really dangerous and really unique. It shouldn't be like, well, we did have Joe's group, but they were dangerous because Rick's group was actually split off, was separated off, and thus, they were more defenseless. But with regards to, this new wolves pair, they just, even though, yeah, they said booby traps and that, they know about Alexandria and that, so they could use a walker herd to get in there or do something. But we just need to see them more as a threat. They're not enough of a threat right now, and I want to see them as more of a severe threat, possibly killing off some of the members of Alexandria. We could go with maybe Nicholas, because I do want to see him be killed off at some point in time in the season, or whoever they have to. Definitely do want to see them become more of a threat and kill off somebody. So that's probably like the first half of the season. 8 episodes, maybe throw in a few other things there. Maybe some character concentration for Sasha and some of the others, and maybe another storyline there, like them going to get a doctor or something, or finding some new survivors and bringing them in, or scouting or something. they can fill it out with that pretty much. And now the second or the mid-season finale, I'd like to see No Way Out, because I think that'd be really, really exciting, which is basically the point where a huge zombie herd comes through. Whether or not it's started by the wolves, I don't really care too much. If they're able to bring their transport trucks and unload them, or at least let them all out and then draw them towards them with some kind of, vehicle or something, that'd be cool. As long as we see a shit ton of zombies, I'll be happy. So a shit ton of zombies, wolves being stronger, Morgan concentration, and of course the rest of the stuff, they can fill it out with other character concentrations such as Deanna, or I'm losing my voice here, or whoever. Doesn't really matter too much. Now, the second half. So the second half would be dealing with kind of the aftermath of No Way Out. You could have maybe an extra episode or two afterwards. Probably going to be a little bit slower, more character development for the characters in the group, changes and different things happening with them. And unless they want to go further in the storyline than that, if you look at volume 15, we find ourselves, aside from the part with Nicholas, which we've kind of already seen, they're probably going to have to go on further than that. They probably have to go on further in the story. So we'll see if we start to either see, other communities, or we get into something to fear, or, how they, a larger world, or just what they do with that. It'll be really interesting to see. But either way, I'd like to see a few character deaths, like to see the No Way Out, and then however they end the season, could be something new that they add in to kind of stretch it or fill it out. But we'll have to see what happens. Maybe a large character death or something, kind of like what they did with Beth in season 5, because they did like, that kind of add-on storyline there, and it felt cool to get to see Atlanta and the hospital and everything. So if they add on some kind of extra storyline there, would be good. It would be good to fill out the season so they don't go too far into the comic book series, and the comic book series can stay systematically ahead of the TV series year by year as they go through, as long as they're adding in enough stuff. Could we see them return to Grady? What's a possibility? Could we see, another group or another group of attackers or something? I guess we'll have to wait and see. That's kind of an unknown. But in terms of like the main things right now that I want to see for the season, that's basically it. Morgan concentration, Morgan surviving, the wolves becoming more dangerous, and the group surviving onward. Then No Way Out with a few character deaths, possibly a gunshot in there that goes astray and hits one of our Alexandriites or survivors. And that's pretty much all I want to see for the season. I hope it'll be a good season. I don't know if it's going to be as good as season 5. Season 5 was really, really good. We'll have to see what they do with it. We'll have to see how it goes. It could be. I really like the feel of the episode Try, so I hope they try to they maybe use some darker music like that. Maybe they get some more Nine Inch Nails or what, I don't know. But I really like that kind of darker slant that they've been getting into that reminds me a lot of Breaking Bad, where you have at the start, they start off good and then they kind of turn to more evil as the series goes through. And hopefully Morgan can kind of bring them back a bit, but still have that part there when it's needed, when the wolves attack or when other survivors attack. So that's pretty much all I can say for now, what I want to see for the season, guys. Until we have the trailer, until we get some newer stuff. That's basically it. So let me know what you guys want to see for the season. Write in the comments below. Continue to send me your questions for the Q&As, and send me any video suggestions you guys may have. That's it for this one. If you guys like the video, please thumb it up below. If you want to help support the channel, please share it, please favorite it. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, bottom left, go ahead and click the subscribe. That's it for this one. See you guys for the next one. As always, it's Trav. I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See ya.